Fitness here, I'm back with another video, and today we're going to be making some pancakes. So first things first, I'm going to show you the ingredients that I like to use in my pancakes. We have some plain flour, we have some vanilla flavouring, we have some cinnamon powder, some caster sugar, some free-range eggs, and some whole milk. So the utensils you're going to need, we have a set of weighing scales here, we've got a balloon whisk, and a measuring jug. If you don't have a balloon whisk, you'll be fine with a fork. Okay, so we're going to turn our scales on and we're going to weigh out 100 grams of flour. Grams of flour. And then I weigh out my caster sugar. I like to use 77 grams of caster sugar. Believe me, it's the sweet spot, literally. So I'm gonna if you go to 80, they're a bit too sweet. If you do 75, they're not sweet enough. So like I say, 77 is the sweet spot. And just keep going until we got 77, 75, 76. There we go, perfect. So what I like to do is sieve my flour and sugar. But before I do that, I'm gonna put in some cinnamon powder. Just sprinkle some over the top, sprinkle a layer of cinnamon powder over the top, that's enough. So put my ingredients in the sieve. And then just let that fall through the sieve. And I'll probably do it twice. Pour it back in there. And I'll sieve it one more time. Lovely jubbly. Okay, so we're done with our scales. So I'm going to go ahead and weigh out my milk now. 150 mils of milk. It's always best to measure your ingredients out. You can get away with eyeing it, but you get a better result if you weigh your ingredients out. So we've got 150 mils of milk there. And I'm going to go in and add 1 cap of vanilla essence in there, just for some flavour. 1 cap is all you need. So I'm going to go ahead and crack my egg and whisk the ingredients. So I'm going to be making these pancakes with some scrambled eggs today. So I'm going to get about 3 eggs. And I'm going to whisk those up. Okay, so I like to fry my pancakes with butter. It gives them a nice colour and it doesn't have that oily texture and consistency. So I prefer to use butter. So I'm going to turn on the fire now. Medium to low heat. Let it heat up, and then once the pan heats up, we're going to put a little tiny bit of butter. We use about that much for each pancake. It is a bit annoying having to put the butter in, keep taking more butter out each time, but that's how you make the pancakes. If you put a whole lot of butter in, your first 2 or 3 pancakes are going to be really oily, and that's not what we want. I don't make them really big. I make small pancakes. They're easier to flip, they're easier to handle. So this mixture usually makes about 8 to 10 pancakes depending on the size that you make them. Like I say, if you want more, Just double up the ingredients. Heat control is very, very important. This is why I like gas cookers over electric. So mix. Lovely. Alright guys, so we finished frying our pancakes, and like I said, this mixture makes about 10. So let's count and see how many we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 and a baby. Well, it was 11. Cameraman ate one. So yeah, we've got 11. So yeah, roughly it makes about 8 to 10. Depending on the size that you make them. Some of them are smaller, some of them are bigger than others. So what we're gonna do now is, we're gonna go ahead and make our scrambled eggs. I'm on point today. So I've got my eggs beaten already. So I'm gonna get rid of the spatula. I'm gonna go ahead and get a wooden spoon. I'm gonna turn the heat back on. Some people use oil for scrambled eggs. I'm not a fan of oily scrambled eggs. I prefer butter eggs. Better flavor, better consistency. So go ahead and get myself a knob of butter, about that size. Put that in the pan. Let it heat up. Move it around to the whole circumference of the pan. Okay, so then just in with the eggs. With scrambled eggs, you've got to be fast. If you're not fast, you're making an omelette. Move it around, turn the heat down. You scrape it away from the side of the pan into the center of the pan. And once it gets to this consistency, I turn the fire right down and I go ahead, put my salt and pepper in. Put the salt in there, pepper in there. And what you do is fold it into itself, just to mix the salt and pepper into the egg. Fold it into itself. Once you're happy that that's nice and mixed, turn the fire back up, let it cook out. Then we can move it around the pan, let it cook out. Cook it to how you like it. If you like it cooked brown, cook it out for a bit longer. I like mine nice and fluffy, not too well done. But I don't like it soggy either. And that's that. Turn the heat off. And that's eggs done. So I'm gonna go ahead and get myself a plate. Few pancakes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bit of egg on the plate there. And there's some syrup. And that's that. Pancakes and scrambled eggs. Just stop it. Let's taste this, see how this is. I like to wrap my eggs up. Lovely. Lovely, 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 lovely. Alright guys, so that's how I make my pancakes and scrambled eggs. Sometimes I may have it with some bacon too. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If there's anything else you guys want to see me cook, anything you want to hear me talk about, any muscle groups you want to see me train, please let me know in the comment section. Please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.